Good morning. Four. Good job. Come on. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. It is Saturday today and I picked up my camera and I thought I was just gonna do a vlog. It is a little bit later, I'm gonna be honest. It's like 9:30. Now, I never lie in, ever. I don't like lie-ins, okay? Don't know what happened to me this morning, but I stayed in bed. I'm not mad about it because it felt really good. So we're up, we're gonna take Toby for a nice walk and then back and have some breakfast. Okay, back from our walk, time to make some breakfast. I am gonna make a nice frothy coffee in the coffee machine, and then I'm also gonna make my yogurt bowl. I feel like I make this in every video, but it's just too yummy. It's super high in protein, and you can just add different toppings to it depending on what you're fancying. That's what I'm craving this morning, so that is what we're gonna make. I belong to you. I belong to you. Do just what you want. You're the one I trust, and I always be around when I need some loving, baby. No one else. Yeah. Let you down. Versus Will's breakfast. What have we got in here?
Got some oats, some whey, banana and blueberries. I might even top it up with a bit of cinnamon actually.
Oh, just really nicely presented in Tupperware. Love that. What are you doing? You're relaxing after your walk, hey? Good job. I actually forgot to share this at the beginning of the video, but this is kind of like my morning outfit that I've had on. I've got this kind of like cute cami crop top. I've been looking for these for so long to find like a nice comfy one, and I finally found one. So I'm gonna link this down below because I'm obsessed. And then I've got the Under Armour Meridian full length black leggings on. I live in these. I literally train in them, walk in them, do everything in them. They're so comfy. They're just so nice. This plant needs to sort its life out. I don't know what has happened, but we've moved its position and it is just living its best life, but it is really like in the way, like it's in the way of the door, it's in the way of the mirror, but you know, she's happy, so I don't feel like I can move her. Okay, I'm just sat cracking through an hour or so of work. I really try and not work over the weekends, but Saturdays I always do feel like I have a little bit to do just because there are so many exciting launches and things happening with Empower at the moment that there's just a lot of planning and stuff to do. So I'm gonna do about an hour or so of work and then I'm gonna train. But yeah, just a very real reality of running your own business, and yeah, it can be tough sometimes, but I think it's also really hard for it to feel like work when you're so passionate and just in love with what you do. It definitely doesn't feel like work, and I know that is the cheesiest thing in the world to say, but it doesn't. So I'm just gonna crack through an hour or so and then I'm gonna train and I'll show you guys my session. Take me to your heart. I belong to you. changed and ready for my session. I've got these biker shorts on because they're just so comfy. They're the Under Armour Meridian biker shorts. They're basically the biker short version of what I had on this morning. They're so comfy, they've got pockets. I'm just obsessed. And then I've got one of their infinity bras on. Again, I literally live in these. I probably have like 5 or 6 different colours. Tobes has just come. 5 or 6 different colours. They're so supportive, so comfy, and they've got like a proper bra back situation. So this is what we're going with. And then I've also got a long sleeve top because obviously we're outside. If you haven't seen my outdoor gym setup, then go back and watch that video, but we're outside, so I've got a long sleeve top I'm just gonna throw on over the top. Around 40 minutes. Everything still feels super hard and super heavy. If you haven't watched any of my previous videos, then I had to take 4 weeks off training, and this is my first week back lifting weights, moving, and it just feels tough. I've never had to take a break like that before, so it just feels really tough getting back into things, but also really good at the same time. So I'm just taking things as they come. I've got no expectations about how much I'm gonna lift. I've reduced obviously the amount I am lifting and just trying to ease back into things. So it's going okay, it's just tough. You might notice that I was only doing 2 sets on some exercises. If you are recreating this workout and doing it in the gym or at home, you can totally do 3. It's just that at the moment, until next week, I was doing like a little bit of a easing back in week where I'm just trying to keep my volume a little bit lower as I just get back into things. But yeah, I'm now hungry. I'm gonna shower and make lunch. Showered and changed, I'm ready to enjoy some lunch. I'm gonna make this omelette because I have been obsessed with omelettes for like the last week or 2, and I've pretty much made one every single day because that is what I do when I find something I like, I just cannot get enough of it. So I'm going to show you what the ingredients are to make this. So I've already got my eggs here. I've got 3 eggs, and then I've just mixed it up with some milk. So that's kind of the base of the omelette in there. Then I'm going to put in it some grated protein cheese, which is this one, this Eat Lean brand. I've shown you this so many times. It's so good. It melts really good too. So it's pretty much just like having regular cheddar in there. I've got some chopped up tomatoes. I've got some kale. I would usually use spinach, but we haven't got any spinach left. So I'm going to use some kale, and then I'm going to chop up some turkey bacon and pop that in too. So it will be super high protein. And this is what is going down for lunch. Warm in this car. Okay, so I'm just going to go and grab some food with my mum because we're going to have tea together tonight. I think we're going to do homemade pizzas. So we're going to grab some bases and some toppings. Pizza is my favourite food. Like in the entire world, I reckon I could eat it forever. So I'm super excited. We're going to get some yummy toppings, yummy bases, and I'll see if I can take you guys into the supermarket. They're a little bit funny about that sometimes. So we'll see how it goes. This one? Food? I am back home. That was potentially the most boring supermarket clip ever because I was getting funny looks. So I just filmed what I could. But anyway, pizza bases were secured. We always just buy a standard stone-baked like margherita pizza base and then just loads of yummy toppings and then all just make like our own pizzas. We have made the actual pizza base dough in the bread machine before. I'll definitely maybe do that in a video because it is super cool if you do have a bread machine, and I think you can do it without a bread machine anyway, but that is the best way of doing it. But for tonight it was just a bit quicker to just get bases, so that is what we did. I'm just sat getting myself ready to go. I've got changed into a fresh top and also some jeans, which feels weird. I don't know about you, but since everything was locked down, I don't feel like I wear jeans anymore. So when I do, I feel like I'm properly smart. So whilst I'm just getting myself fully ready to go, I thought we could just have a little bit of a chat about kind of like cheat meals and that whole cheat meal vibe, because I feel like that's what I get asked about all the time is, do you have cheat meals? How often do you have cheat meals? Should you have cheat meals, etc.? Honestly, no. Okay, I've been there. I've done the cheat meal life, okay, and it is not enjoyable and it did not lead me to a healthy or happy place mentally around food, okay? So when I kind of shifted my whole focus and just looked at this more as a lifestyle and one which I actually had to enjoy and one which was actually meant to make me feel good, I ditched that whole mentality. I just focus on fueling myself with balanced food, okay? No good food, no bad food. No food has that good or bad label in my head. It's just food, okay? And I just enjoy it in moderation and with a balanced approach. That's it. So if I fancy a pizza and it's a Tuesday or Wednesday, I'm still gonna have a pizza. It doesn't have to be a certain day of the week for me to have it. And I think when you remove that restriction and you remove that kind of real controlled approach to things and that labeling of things being good and things being bad, that's when you kind of lose the urge to eat it to such excess, I guess. I think one of the things that I used to find was I would have these big blowouts at the weekend because I had restricted myself so much during the week. A combination of cutting foods out completely, which there's no reason to do whatsoever, but also just having such low rubbishy calories, which are just making you feel really hungry and restricted, and also cutting out loads of foods, which equally is going to make you feel really restricted. And neither of those things are a good thing, and neither of them are needed for your goals whatsoever. So I just thought I'd clear that up a little bit, because I think it's probably one of those things which is the most asked questions ever, and I hate that it is, because it just makes me super sad that you guys have maybe been through the same thing as me or had that same mentality before, and any way I can help debunk that and make you feel good, the better. Just a small bit of makeup chat, by the way. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going with the flow this evening. That is just like a NARS bronzing powder, and then the foundation I was using was this Charlotte Tilbury Light Wonder. It's more of like it's more than a tinted moisturizer, but it's a really light coverage foundation. I'm actually not 100% sure whether I'm gonna replace this. It's nearly run out. I think I'm gonna go for something else, because I think it is a little bit too sheer for me, for like when I want it not to be as sheer. So I think I'm gonna change that one. Any suggestions below, let me know. This highlighter, Illuminator, which I'm just gonna top up, is the iconic London one. I saw so many people rave about this, and I was like, I'm gonna have to try it, and it is so good. It's super concentrated, so just FYI. Be careful, because you don't need much of it whatsoever. You guys keep asking me to do like a skincare and like a get ready with me vibe video, so maybe I'll do that, because all I'm doing right now is just touching up. But anyway, I am gonna head downstairs, and it's probably about time to go, so head over for pizza night. I'll try and take a few clips of the pizzas being made, and I'll check back in with you when I get home. Right, our movie has finished, and I'm officially ready to get myself tucked up in bed. I hope you guys have enjoyed this vlog. A little bit of a different one for me, but I really enjoyed it. Let me know down below if you did, and don't forget to subscribe. You know the drill, and I'll see you guys in the next video.